G'day everyone, welcome back to Nat's Knackers Yard. I'll be Nat, this will be my Knackers Yard, and it looks like a bomb's hit it. There's just stuff everywhere because it's all been wanged in. Yeah, I haven't really been very active in here for the last couple of weeks, nor on YouTube channels. I haven't really been replying to comments, etc, etc. Reason behind that is had a bereavement in the family. My work has been particularly good and has just given me time off, so I haven't really been here. I've been down in deepest, darkest Kent with the family, doing the necessary and seeing out the last few days of this fucking champion, my old man. Yeah, work's been brill. This is me in therapy. This is me tinkering with bikes because it's the sort of thing that takes my mind off the world and just lets me balance a little bit. Now, I don't wax lyrical about mental health. I've never really had any problems, brackets, before, but doing something you love is certainly good for the soul. What you'll see down here, these are the pipes that Dan Barnes sent me, which was fucking champion of you, mate, thank you. I've given them a quick polish, but they're in really good nick. You know, not perfect, but there's nothing perfect on this bike, so that's absolutely fine. Thank you, buddy. He did chuck me a load of the spacers as well, but what I did do was ordered a couple of them. So they are not the right size, so they are 38 rather than 37mm and 42mm at the other end. So fundamentally that's a little bit big, and that's tiny bit big also to fit inside the pipe. So what I've done on this one is I've slotted around the top, I think 10 slots to keep them nice and small. Ooh. Slotted around the top, happy. Bent it back a little bit on the vise, that's loose, it's just making sure it's still fitted, and on the other end I've gone for 5 slots around the top, squeezed it in a little bit and then just hammered the bugger down. Obviously I need a clamp around the outside, so I'm looking good on plan A, frankly. Now I'm not there yet to do bike starting up and stuff like that, but I might see if I can get that one done today. Slot up, and I came up 3 centimeters on the back and I think 2 on the front, but I'll check on that one. Don't look too bad, don't get me wrong, don't look amazing, but the pipes were still too large on the other side. I could have gone down the route of just banging in a load of those. I tried that with the other pipes and it just didn't really work that well, so I've gone for something a bit more beef. Yeah, happy. It's cold out here, let's get inside and I'll show you the other bits. Right, not quite indoors, but hey, this is all nicely cured now, so for those that hadn't seen it, this was the utterly bodged because I couldn't weld it version. I'm just going to whack off all the high spots as much as anything else, get it, all the high spots, smooth it off a bit, that's probably the better way of putting it. Smooth it off a bit. I've got my wrap and a couple of other bits and we'll go into that, but I just want to get rid of the loose sticky outy bits. But yeah, it's had considerably longer to cure than I expected it to. Cool, let's go on with it. Right, there you go, really cursory rub down, nothing special. Now what I do have is some heat shield tape. I'm not sure what I got that for, but I found it at the bottom of a drawer. What I'm going to do is just go over the bits that I can with this. See if it might give it a bit more of a hope of a seal as much as anything else, I think. I won't bother filming it, it's putting tape on a bloody pipe. But I might just do, you know, my original dodgy repair. I think it's probably less important on these, but I'll have a quick wrap. Right, and there we go. Looks like something out of the space shuttle. I've no idea if that's going to do anything at all, but I had the tape. I've just looked it up actually. I got it about 6 months ago. I can't remember what for, but it wasn't very expensive. It's only a couple of quid. I've no idea if it's going to achieve anything at all, but I've just banged a load on. And if it helps, it helps. But it looks sparkly. I might remember next time the kids want to dress up as C3PO. Here we go. Right. I put the wrap on. I'm not gonna film myself doing the wrap because it's awkward to film and it's shit to do. But essentially, I do need to soak it first before I get it on, and then I will do it with gloves because it is fiberglass. It is an irritant. I'm probably going to do. What do I want to do first? I'll have a think. I think it's probably a leg first. A leg, one of the branches, one of the headers. That's the word I was looking for. So start at that end, wrap myself up. I'm going to temporarily cuff it, i.e. sort of plastic cuff type thing, before I put the metal ones on in case I need to move them around. And certainly at the top end I want to wrap it all the way to the top, and then put temporary on it because I'm going to have to unwrap it slightly to install it actually on the bike itself, because I don't quite know how far these need to be further back. Right, let's get on with it. If it looks good, it could take over as option 1. Don't know, we'll see. Back outside because it's messy. One down nice and tight. I've just used a fabric cuff at the top for now, just to hold it in place when it dries, because it will contract when it dries. Yeah, 3 to go. So for those that are wrapping exhausts, I've got a 15-metre roll. I guessed I've got 4 of those and a little bit there, so I went for a 3-metre measure because using that whole roll in a oneer is just too cumbersome. So I went for a 3-metre wrap, a 3-metre length, sorry. So I've got 3, 6, 9, 12, and then I've got another 3 metres to do that. So I should be able to do that with plenty of spare. Bit of a gamble cutting it, but it's just too cumbersome to do it with a full 15-metre roll when you're doing something intricate, in my humble opinion. Right, and there we go, there's the end result, and it don't look too bad actually. I'm not a fan of wrapping, not particularly good at it, but nice and wet. Wear gloves, wear long sleeves. I was when I was doing it, because fiberglass is an irritant, but it's not perfect. There's a couple of bits that might need a bit of a dressing, but I'm going to have to do some re-wrapping when it's on the bike, just to get the clamps back far enough. I need to revisit this because I've just jammed my finger up there and it's shit. But yeah, overall I'm happy with that. It occupied my hands and my brain for a little while and just kept my mind ticking over. It's now a question as to whether or not I use this. Don't know. I have had a think about jetting. A few guys were talking about, is it running rich, etc, etc. I went back to my old videos. I did take one evening in the week. I did have a bit of a look-see at my old pictures, at my old vids, and I found, and I pulled this together. So I'll put it up on the screen, but in the top there was from the forum saying, main should be 110, pilot should be 41. He was doing pods and a 2-to-1 actually, so he came up with him needing 116 and 142s. Now, the bottom line there, I did much the same, went through what I had, what it says on the book, which is the first figure, 110 and 140, what it is in reality, i.e. what's on there. I had a 120 as the main jet, which is way high, way high. So I had a 120, sorry, so I reckon I need 116s for there, and because I've gone up 2 on the main jet, I think I need to go up, because I've gone up 2 sizes, I think I need to go up 2 on the pilot jets as well, so I've gone up, a figure of 6, but 2 sizes. So yeah, 116 from 110, so that is 3 times 2, so I think I need to do 2 more on my pilot jets as well. I'll do a bit of looking around and shopping. Now, I don't know whether to go with this. or just try and slip on the ones that I've got from Dan and try it on that. Not sure. We shall see. But that'll do me for now. Thanks for indulging me, people. Apologies for the absence. I'm sure they appreciate that the excuse was about as valid as it gets. But thanks for joining me. Welcome back. Keep me occupied for a little while. Cheers all. Ta-da.